Well, hello, hello, hello. Hope everyone's doing good. Let me turn down the music a little bit because that was loud as shit. Hey, I hit the right button. So, I want to make a game. I haven't made a game in a while. And as I said in the description, it's been since like college. So I really want to make a freaking game. My puppy just ran in with a toy. Yes? Do you want me to throw it? Or are you just going to stand there? Oh. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I don't know what I'm thinking. I know I want to try and complete it this week. So not anything too big, but at the same time, if it ends up being something I enjoy, I can keep building on it and maybe get pushed to Steam. But, so let's go over kind of like my initial idea. And we'll just go from there. If you hear squeaking, it's because my puppy is trying to play with me. But if I close the door on him, he will yell at me and whine, and it's too much. I can't not. Like, this is his toy. Bentley, come here. Come here. And the other puppy is bad, so she's stuck in the kennel because I can't trust her. She likes to chew on my walls. Okay, so this is the style game I was thinking of. I love this game. It's called Retro Bowl. It's it's a phone game. Actually, do they have a Steam version now? Oh my god, you can play it on the PC? That's cool. But not what I want. I'm thinking something simple, right? This is a fairly simplistic version of football. I don't know if I want to do football, though. Because I could do hockey, I could do baseball, I don't know. And I'm just kind of been mulling it over, and I haven't made a decision. So I think football, because I always want to make a football game. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna make it different than Retro Bowl. And I'm not sure. So I've been just kind of stuck on that. I know one of the things I want to do differently is because I'm doing it on keyboard and mouse. Actually, I'm doing it on computer, sorry. I want controller support. So instead of you like... so in the game you click and drag and it like shows you where the arc of the ball is going to be. Instead of that, I want it to be buttons like Madden. But beyond that, my mic is... Ooh, my hair just fell over. Yeah, my mic is on. Okay, cool. Everything's working, I hope. Beyond that, I really don't know what else I want. But I'm streaming to hopefully keep myself a little bit honest. And if anyone does join the chat, I can ask for help and advice, and they can give advice, and we can kind of build this game, not just me, which is, let's see. First, I gotta choose a game, because I can't just go without having a game chosen. I do have a Sprite. Yeah, I should have a Sprite in here, but I need to open up Steam for that. And then the only thing I don't have is Audacity for when I do audio stuff. I think football. The more I sit here to think about it, I think football. But again, how do I do it? Maybe I just do hockey. Maybe I just have some fun with a hockey sim. But there's like... Let's do hockey. Ooh. You know, for someone that programs, I cannot type. What's Steam? Good. Yeah, there's a fair few of these, right? I'm getting away from hockey pretty quickly. I don't know. I don't know what I want. I could always like... Oh my god, what was it called? It was like Blitz Ball? No. God, what was it called? Old football game with robots. No, it wasn't Cyberball. It was it was Flash. I don't think it was Mecharina. Definitely not Mecharina. That's way too new. It's none of these. It was an old game. I loved that game. Let's see. It comes up in images just real quick. I could always, like, the reason I brought it up is, like, I could always just make my own game of, like, my own sports game, but don't have any ideas. You know? What was Cyberball? Yeah, Cyberball is what we saw before. It was like a mini clip game. I think. No, it wasn't that. Yeah, I'm not seeing it. Don't really know what I want to do. I know I want to make it like 2D top-down view or side view. Either I'm kind of thinking 2D. And then probably pixel art because I can't draw at all. I have no ability to draw. So let us. Don't need to have that open. Here, let me. Thinking. Let's open. Actually, I can just open up Word because I have Word on this computer. Okay. Let's see. I can do football game similar to. Those are only two other sports I kind of know. Make up my own sport. Recreate that robot football game from middle school. Yeah, when I say old, I mean old. Like 10, 11 years ago. I don't know. I don't know what else I can do. Obviously, I can do whatever I want, but it's what I'm interested in doing. Because this is what I want to do, right? This is kind of like the idea I had. But if I do that, what's different than Retro Bowl, right? Besides the fact that it's literally nothing, because Retro Bowl's on PC. You just open up the web browser. So the other thing is I can just do a non-sports game, right? Hold on. That's totally doable. I can totally do just something not sports related, and that's fine. I could do Spider-Man, like I did, because I love Spider-Man. I have 3 different Spider-Man things right there. And then in the corner that you can't see, I've got posters waiting to be put up, but I might be rearranging stuff soon. So I've decided to just wait on that to put up posters. I like Spider-Man. I've got tattoos of his enemies. Like, I like Spider-Man. So it can make sense. I've always wanted to do, like, make a web swinging demo type thing. Like, that's something I've been wanting to do for a long time. But beyond that, I don't know, let's look up Game Jam themes. Space is limited. Chaos. I could do a bullet hell. Four elements. Four elements could be interesting. Four elements, because I like Avatar too. So like, it's really hard to see that tattoo. There we go. Good job, brain. You figured it out. But yeah, I like Avatar too. So four elements is always something on my mind. Let's see. Construction, not really. Not feeling two buttons. That's a roguelite. That's literally just roguelite. Like, or roguelike 2. Indirect interaction. When enemy only is interesting. I feel like you can make some interesting stuff like that. Destroy the system. Apocalypse, 3 rules. I don't want to do a puzzle game. I'm not smart enough for puzzle games. Puzzle games mess with me. I'm not good enough with about it. Then use it. On, off. Unstable. Dig deeper. Survival. Broken world. I've done Harvest before. I've actually made a Harvest game before. This is my itch page. I've done this. I made the animation here. I'm super proud of that. But yeah, I did the animation for these. But I've done a Harvest game before. It was alright. I think it's one of my better Game Jam games, though. This game was so much fun to make. This was so stupid. Day and night. Sure, day and... I'll include Harvest in there. Salvage? Okay. My puppy, right? I need to pause for a second. He's laying down next to me. He's got a toy in his hand that you can definitely... in his hand. In his mouth. That you can definitely hear right now. And he just went... Whoa. Like, why are you whining? What are you whining, bud? You're right here. I'm right here. I don't get him sometimes. I'm gonna kick you out. I'll kick you out, Bentley. Okay. Yeah, Salvage can be interesting. There's an old game that's always in my head. Let's just keep looking. Let's see what else they got. 1,000 kittens. Oh my god. I can recreate Kitten Cannon. That would be fun. Start with everything, end with nothing. Clones. Protect it. It did nothing. He's like, play with me. And I went, okay. And then he ignored it. Right now, space. Stuck in a loop. I've done loop before as well. That was one of the other games you guys saw there. You are what you eat. Intriguing. Kirby. Castles. Parallel worlds. Power source. I like conveyor belts in games like Factorio and those types of games, and I just haven't made one with Factorio. I just haven't made one with conveyor belts, sorry. I've done one of these before. It's just a one-hit kill. Don't go outside could be interesting. Don't go outside. I need a couple more. Hunted could be cool. I'm thinking almost like Hunger Games, but you're kind of weak. Like, can't fight back weak. Like PETA in Hunger Games. That could be interesting. I've also just got off of playing Spider-Man 2 and kind of being on my mindset, so like, hunters. Bro, we just went outside. You can't need to go outside again. Safe in the dark. Again, roguelike, one of those two. Expanding, you're just getting super fat. 10 seconds. Deep space. I like space. As much as I like space, but I don't really think I could do anything with it right now. I could just make Hades. Just straight up make Hades. It obviously wouldn't be as good. Sorry, it looked like he, I need a haircut, like, really bad. It looked like something was wrong with his paw. It was just wet from him chewing on it or something. Or chewing on the toy and it being on his paw. Side effects. Time kills you. Everything has a cost. You only get one. Ancient technology, ancient world. Journey, multiple perspectives. I hate those. The last one, the combined chewing about. It's just stupid. No. Technically, no two genres are incompatible, you know? Like, it's just growing. Death is good. Your mom is a weapon? I'm sorry. Okay. So I think I'm not gonna do a sports game. I'm just not gonna do it. I threw something for him that doesn't make as much noise when he's chewing on it. No, don't go for the other toy. He wants the noisy toy. Alright, I'm gonna kick him out so I can focus. I'll be right back. Okay. That one. Yep. Oh my god, my hair is awful today. I I guess it's because I have a camera on me and I care right now. But yeah, I gave him some toys to play with, and he keeps whining. I'll figure it out. I can give him a treat or something to distract him for a while. I've got stuff for that. Okay. Let's see. I already know I want 2D, so that's... What's the cross through shortcut? Or strike there. Is there not one? I don't know. I kind of like the idea of recreating Hades. I think that could be a lot of fun for me. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Oop. Yeah. I think that's what I'm going to go with. Ooh. Yeah. So now I need to write a design doc, effectively. So let's see. How many enemy types do we want? Enemy types. Let's go with just 3 for now, right? I want 3 different enemy types, so we just have a basic short range attacker. And then we have a long range. It's been a little while since I played Hades. And then, what's a third? Let's kind of bullet sponge-y type thing that splits when killed. I think so. Just you have to keep going back and forth to it. Okay. Weapon types. Let's do 2 weapon types. You have a sword and a magic wand, right? And your sword will have, and they'll both have a basic and a heavy, right? Both weapons have a basic and a heavy. The important thing is the boons. That's gonna be more important than all of this. So we'll get to the boons. I'm gonna call it something else, but for now, maybe I'll just call it boons for now. And Hades just won't sue me because I won't put this up on Steam. You don't know, or Hades Supergiant won't sue me because I won't put this up on Steam. Both weapons have a basic and a heavy attack type. And then move set. What was it? Control Shift 8. Oh, no, not what I wanted. Whatever. Light attack, heavy attack, dodge, move, aim with mouse, or aim with mouse or direction. Okay, this will be the same in code, just have to make the character look at mouse and look in direction of right analog stick on controller. It's important to me that games are have controller support if it makes sense. This is that game that makes sense. And then a block probably. Dodge / roll. I think that's enough to get started. So what I'm doing right now is I'm covering my screen so I don't get distracted. Alright, let's start off with getting a character in here. First thing is... Okay. Create empty player. Usually make a lot more. Actually, yeah, whatever. And then a 2D sprite. I want a. What call this? Actually, wait. Do they have? I have a triangle. Perfect. I want to scale it on the Y. Yeah, let's scale 2 on the Y. Just so we know which... let's just do 1.5. Just so we can know which way we're facing, because the wider point, or the taller end, is kind of where we want to face. Make life a little bit easier, and then it's right there. Okay. Let's give you a script. I meant to create a folder. Scripts. Okay, what just happened there is my problem with Unity and why I want to make my own engine, but I want to make a game. So, okay. I am working on my own engine, just kind of in the background. I will set up Git after stream. Kind of forgot to. Got a little distracted. But I will definitely be setting up stream. GitHub. Oh! Damn. Alright. I forgot to do something really important. Package manager. I want Cinemachine. Is in the registry. Cinemachine. Install. I always do Cinemachine and input manage, the input system, because those are the two I always use. The rest of it is just based off what I want. I'll probably get DoTween in here at some point, and I'll probably get I don't know what else, but those two. And the reason and the problem with input system is it restarts Unity, which Unity already takes long enough to restart. I don't know why it isn't the default at this point, when I really prefer it, honestly. But it's not the default, so I have to install it afterwards. Yes. Alright. Wow, I just realized I am hungry. So hungry. I'm trying to think of what I have in the apartment I can eat right now. Don't have much. Also, this is named wrong. It's named Sports Game. I will have to fix that later. Okay. Bentley is whining. But if I ignore him long enough. But yeah, I will. Don't worry. I do play with my puppies. Like, he just wants to play right now. Because I got back and kind of went straight into this. But he will figure out stuff to do for himself. He is smart enough for that. Okay. Player controller. Oh, go here, add computer. Player input. Yep. And then I create a data input. There we go. And now we have input. And I use send messages. I don't think it's the best way to do it, but I really don't like the other ways, so I just stick to this. Whoops, didn't mean to open that. I want to just check on this. Let me check something real quick for stream. I messed up. totally forgot to set some stuff up for this. Okay. Just on YouTube, there wasn't like a scroll wheel, so I didn't see it. Okay. Okay, I feel better now. Alright, yeah. So I want on move vector 2, it's the X and Y movement, so let's just capture that. Prop. Actually, I don't want it to be property. I want a private vec2 instant move goes vector 2.0 public void on move input action. It's a value. Input value. That's what I wanted. And then instant move equals input value dot get. There we go. And if you thought coding was just copy and paste before, did you see how I didn't have to type any of that? And then transform dot position plus equals instant move. Oh, I got a vec3 new pause equals instant vec3.0. It doesn't matter what I set that to. I just don't want to have to create a new vector 3 every frame because it's super inefficient. So like little stuff like that, I'll keep remembering. And so new pause.x equals instant move.x, and then new pause dot. Oh, this is y, but new pause dot z. Oh, wrong button. He's being really whiny today. He's not usually this bad. I'll check him on in a minute. But I want to, if instant move equals vector2.0, new pause equals, effectively it's a dampener, right? So I'm dampening it. Well, actually won't be. So yeah, so this is actually not the best way to do it because the second I let go, you'll stop moving. But for now, I'm just gonna set instant move equals vec2.0. Oh! vec2.0. And this probably needs to be multiplied by time, delta time. I might actually want to move this into the physics update. We'll get there. Oh, and then I definitely want to multiply this by some speed value. And we'll do another private float speed, but I will move that up here. Oh! Because I want to serialize that field. Okay. Alright, give me 1 second to check on him. Okay. Bentley's taken care of. And grab myself a snack. Well, okay. So I'm noticing some issues. Right. Let's just use a dampener instead of just instantly stop. I know I don't need that. Control C. And let's change this to a Y. Let's see how that works. Other problem is you can't hold it, right? Which I can change. Holy shit. We'll just set some random value. 100 should be big enough. Wait. No. No. I'm being stupid. First of all. It's been so long since I've touched Unity, in my defense. That was weird that the Y up and down didn't move. Okay. Sorry, just checking some messages. But yeah, got basic movement working. So let's go ahead and set up a camera. Actually, I probably should set up like a floor or something first so I can see where I am. But where's the fun in doing it the right way? Cinema machine, 2D camera. Camera. Follow player. I forgot you could do that. Dead zone. That's what I wanted. Looks alright to me. Other thing with the player. So I'm gonna take this graphics object and shrink him. Okay. And then override supply all. Okay, awesome. Next thing is I haven't used look before, so let's try it. So let's see, what value am I getting back for delta? I actually don't know what value this is. I assume because it's a delta, right? It's the change. Oh. And this should just get whatever it is. It'll get an object. But with the way Unity outputs things, it should actually tell me a decent bit of information about what this is. Okay, I have a better idea. How about I go here and go Unity on look input system. Here's a vector 2, which I already kind of knew. Well, give me the unlook. I wonder what unlook, well, looks like. I know all this. Do you think I can just simply... Do you think I can just do... to delta, right? And then I can do a var route equals this is a forward and upwards direction. Vec2 dot up. Let's see. see what I get from that. I can't read that, so that doesn't really help me. So it's just zoned out rotation. It's not what I want in the end, and I know that. Especially because I see some Z rotation in there. Or X, Y, and Z. I see all rotations in there. It's not. The player immediately vanished. I want to rotate on the... I just want to rotate on the Z-axis. 0, 0, dot, Z. I still don't fully understand the W, I'll be honest. My teacher never really explained it to me that well. Guys, look, I made a star, David. Okay, so it's not that. Turnian dot angle. Create rotation. Create rotation which rotates. That's not what I want. Creates a vector 2 dot angle. What's your between vector 2 dot up? Is there not vector 2 dot forward dot up and delta? And this returns a float. Cool. I got really scared that you weren't seeing my screen. How is this the exact same? It's because I'm using the delta wrong. But still, that's kind of annoying that it was the exact same thing. Okay. That doesn't make sense, right? That makes no sense. Yeah. Also, I do want to rotate on the Z, right? Yep. Just making sure I'm not being stupid. Let's pull this setup back up. Okay. I keep putting stuff up on my other screen and it's distracting me. So let's think. Because I could do this a different way. I want to try and use on look. It's a delta, so you're rotating transform dot rotation dot Euler angles dot normalized. This doesn't make sense, right? This makes no sense to do. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen. It was either that or it was just gonna fucking vanish again. There's absolutely no way Especially because I think magnitude is 0 to 1, not negative 1 to 1. Just see. Yeah. Okay, I'm wrong on... Okay. It's already normalized. So I have the delta. The delta is how much the mouse has moved. It's not anything relative. Yeah, this isn't... I keep hitting the wrong button. Okay. I will add in a check for that. Because if it's controller input, I don't want to look at mouse. I want to use controller data. I want to use the controller delta, which is a little different. Yeah. I gotta do that stupid math thing that I always forget and always have to look up. I'm just gonna look it up now because I know I don't remember it because I never remember it. Unity 2D look at mouse. I'm surprised a purple link didn't come up. Oh, because this one's new. Ew, I don't like that first solution. This is what I normally get. It's just one of those things that I just haven't memorized. Okay, so target var target equals mouse dot current dot position dot value dot value is a vector too, right? Get okay, so it's a vector 2. I think this is in world space, but I'm not sure. And then I just delete entity. Oh, like this makes sense, right? Like I know this math. It's just been so long, and I always end up copying it anyways. I think I'm gonna have to clamp this with, or I'm gonna have to put a camera.main function around this, but let's just find out. What? First of all, whoa, not what I meant to do. First of all, why is my movement weird? It helps if you hit save. Let me disable that. I had the virtual camera on, so you aren't moving. Oh, that's funny. Maybe I should have listened to myself and put on the thing. Okay, so it wasn't affecting the rotation. Rotation is being weird. Oh, I don't want to come. I'm going to do camera dot main dot screen to world point. That helps sometimes. Sometimes I have to like set the Z, and now it's off by 90 degrees. So then I angle dig minus 90. I don't know why this math always ends up off by 90. Oh. But it does, and it's weird that no one corrects it beforehand. Because every single time I find it in a new place, it's off by 90. There we go. Cool. So now we look at the player. There we look at the camera. Their mouse. Okay. It's late. It's 9 p.m. for me right now. So. Okay. What's next? So I've got move. I've got aim. Shall we do a light attack? Let's do a light attack. Let's do sword. I want to do the sword first. So I think I'm going to do a light attack on left click and then heavy on right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. And I have to decide if I want heavy to be just a click and it does the thing, or if it's a hold and then it'll do the animation, you can cancel out of it. I don't know how I want to do that yet. But let's go ahead and prefabs, create 2D sprites. Actually, create. Can I just create an empty? I'll just create empty here. Sword. And then 2D object, sprite, square, GFX. Let's go with a nice gray. And then shrink it down to be pretty small. Actually, sword prefab. Yep. Because then I want to go into the player and add a empty weapon hold spot, and I need to give you a icon so I can see you. I need to hide gizmos. Right there. Let's just call it 0.2 and 0.15. I like making around numbers. It helps with math sometimes. It also just looks nicer. Okay. So then let's do a And then that's gone. And then above, I like having my movement info just at the bottom for some reason. Something I've always done. Don't know why. Let's then do a public void equip weapon. And then it's going to need to take a weapon input. So let's go ahead and create that script real quick. Scripts. Weapon. And this is just kind of base class. And you're just going to create weapon. And then in here I will have a equip weapon, and then just weapon equals. I probably want to move that into an event so I can just have a bunch of things fire off. I might do that through a game manager. Not sure how I want to do that yet, but who knows? But I feel like if I have it through that, then I can just send that data. That's how I'm going to do it. I'm going to go ahead and set that up. I'm going to set up the game manager. Actually, I can just... Let me just create a... Whoops. Public Unity event. Import. Equip weapon. And I believe I do that. Yeah. And then on actually, as a matter of fact, wake equip bin equals new Unity event weapon. Oh, really? Huh. I thought you still had to set it. Okay. So then, actually, dot add can I not? Okay, what if I just normal event? Just real quick. This is the plus equals. And then oh. Equip weapon event. And just Unity event. I knew something felt wrong. Equip weapon event. I feel so much better now. Okay. So now I can do that. And then just call, yeah, to do remove testing. And then let's create a, it doesn't matter, so I'm just going to remove it. So just to do remove testing, public, weapon, yeah, weapon, then I'll do underscore, and equip weapon dot invoke with weapon. Alright, and then I need to create a weapon. But weapon is just going to be a scriptable object. It's going to have a reference to a game object that has all the data. That's how I normally do it. I don't feel like that's the right way to do it. I think I'm going to stop here, right? I'm going to stop here for today. Because I got a lot of work done. Not really. I got some basic work done. And now I have my idea for what I want. Let me real quick save this under... I need to save that file. Desktop. Yep. Okay. So that's saved off. Let me just stop here, and I can do some research tomorrow before stream, and kind of think about more of what I want, and I'll come up with some boons ideas, different name as well, abilities, whatever. I don't care. I'll come up with some ideas. But yeah, I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm gonna look into weapon systems because I really don't like the way I normally do weapon systems. The way I normally do is I have a scriptable object that then references a game object, and it just feels like there's this self-referential loop. And I don't love it. So I'm going to see what some other people do for weapons and just kind of learn and play around with some stuff. I've done other weapon systems. I've done it without the scriptable object before, which is weapon as a base class. I've done it with no base class, and that was awful. But that was really early on. So I'm going to look into some stuff. Because the idea is I want to make this expandable. So I can, like, if I go, oh, you know what? I want to add a new weapon just to play around with. I can do that. So yeah. But I will be ending stream there. I thank you all for joining me. All 0 of you in this one. But yeah, thank you. I'll see you probably tomorrow. Yeah, I think I'll be on tomorrow.